Okay, so walk around this F registration, so either 1988 or 89. Land Rover 110 county station wagon, refinished in black, standard ride height, 12-seater. Let's see what it's fitted with. Set of 5-spoke alloys with road tyres on. It's got North American spec indicators and side lights. It looks like it's got uprated headlights as well on it. TD5 style light covers and grille. Checker plate to the bonnet top, the wing tops, the modesty covers, rear flitch plates, rear quarters. Obviously it's got sunroof and sliding rear windows as you expect being a county. Adjustable tow pack. It's also got steering guard on it. Has it got a front diff guard as well? I think it may have from memory. Oh, yes it has. Steering guard or front diff guard as well. Okay, it's also got North American spec rear lights on it as well, I think from memory. So it's from memory, I just walked around it a minute ago. Yes, North American spec or NAS lights on the back as well. All look quite dinky. Right, let's go around and pick out some good bits and bad bits. Help if we shut the driver's door properly, I guess. Right, from the front, so it has been refinished in black. Not a bad job. It is sort of flaking off in one or two places, but actually not a bad job all round. Actually, there's some smears on it, but that's just where we've just polished it, and the sun's picked up the smears. But around the top end here, it all looks pretty good. Bonnet looks good. This Land Rover lettering has been put on there. Wouldn't have had that from standard. Little bit of looks like blue paint just showing up in the seam just there, but otherwise not bad at all. Not sure what this is on the front, although it's just taken half the skin off my my hand, as you can see. Very sharp that is. I don't know if it's an old pennant or something that was on the corner or what it is, but say it's a bit sharp. Down the sides, near side front wing is all nice and dent free and stuff, and near side door it's got the usual Land Rover ripples, but no more than that. But certainly the near side front wing is nice and dent free. All pretty good. Very slight scuff just on the near side front eyebrow just there, and one or two, of course being black it shows every blemish, but there's one or two sort of scratches and marks in the paint, but no more than you'd expect really. Up here on the scuttle, all looks very good indeed. Looks like it's probably had the repair panel let in there at some point, but all in good shape, nice and strong. So excuse the blood-stained hand, but and it all looks good along the top of the scuttle there. Bit of blue paint showing up just in the underneath the screen there, and the screen rubber isn't the best, it's fair to say. What have we got here? Near side door, some electrolytic reaction on the bottom of the door just along there. Well, that's polish actually. But yeah, some electrolytic reaction on the door base, but no reaction really up here. Inside, it's not bad at all. All the headlining's still in place. All the county trim's all good. The seats are nice, really good. The only thing that isn't brilliant, it really should have a, being a county, it should have a carpet on the transmission tunnel, and in the passenger footwell it's this sort of blue household carpet's been put in instead. But not difficult to get those if it's absolutely necessary. But otherwise, say interior-wise, doesn't smell bad. It's quite nice and tidy and clean in there. Let's have a look at this passenger door frame. Actually doesn't feel too bad. Looks like it might have been repaired actually at some point, the frame on this one, but that all feels pretty good. And there, and there's no movement in the hinges or anything. A post is all good. B and C post is good. There's on the near side rear door there's a chunk of paint missing there where it's obviously hit the C post at some point, but otherwise the near side rear door is looking pretty good. And again in the back here the rear seats are all in good shape. Seat belts are there. Carpets are okay, but it's a Land Rover after all. Slightly curled up and over here, but no more than that. Frame on the near side rear door isn't too bad. Some surface rust on it, but I'm not putting my hands through any holes or anything, it would appear. Tiny hole just up on the back there, much less than they normally get just there, but not bad really. Still say years left in that one. Near side rear wing is all good. The near side rear quarter's all good. Around the tailgate here, around the tail end, the cross member has been plated, it looks like, but properly there and there, around the jacking points and there. Looks all nice and strong. Doesn't look to be a problem. Some electrolytic reaction on the tailgate down the bottom edge here, and it's obviously been touched in or something up here, up around the latch handle, rather untidy. Looks like the paint's come off and they've just sort of put a wash over it or something to cover it up, but that's about the only sort of real serious blemish on the vehicle, really. In the back here, got the three side facing rear seats. No seat belts, that's correct. Doesn't need them by law, but say 3 side facing ones each side. Tailgate frame is a bit hold, but it still feels pretty solid. It's obviously still got the rear wheel mounted on it, and there's no real movement in the hinges if I'm lifting it, so that doesn't look bad at all, but say it is a bit hold on the bottom end here. But still got years of life left in it yet, and it closes properly. Looking down the offside, all looks pretty straight, clean and correct down there. All looks good. Bit of a sort of deep scratch just there, about 2 inches long on the offside rear wing, and some electrolytic reaction just bubbling up down here on the back of the offside rear wing here. A bit of paint loss around the Alpine light on the right hand side. 1 or 2 marks just say here on the offside rear eyebrow, and a deep scratch from there to there on the offside rear door. 1 or 2 minor marks on the offside rear door that we can't get off, so they're stuck on there. Some electrolytic reaction on the base of the offside rear door, but inside, the check strap's missing off the offside rear door as well, it would appear, and the frame isn't wonderful, it's fair to say. The frame isn't brilliant on the offside rear door. It's okay up here, starting to bubble up a bit, but not too bad really. But again, there's no movement in the hinges, so I think you know, it's doing its function, should we say. It's opening and closing and keeping the rain out, so that's about what they're for, really. Again, a big chunk of paint out of the BC post here, and a slight dent in the offside rear door here, obviously because there's no check strap. It's been allowed to touch that at some point. Offside front door, 1 or 2 minor little parking dinks in it here and there, but otherwise not bad at all. Bit of paint loss again that's been touched in on the front of the offside front door, where again it's touched the A post, but not bad for all that. We'll come back to the frame and everything in a minute. A post all looks good. Scuttle corner looks fantastic. Again, I suspect it's probably had the repair panel put in there because it's really rather good, like that. Offside front wing is good. Offside front eyebrows, a bit of paint cracking on the front of it here, but no more than that. Let's go back inside and have a look at the frame on the driver's door. The door card's a bit loose here. In fact, there's a screw here that needs to be screwed back in, so we can sort that out. But the frame itself is hold at the front corner. Not brilliant, but it still seems to shut reasonably well. Have we got any movement in the hinges? No, it's not moving on the hinges at all. Very, very tiny bit. It still shuts reasonably well. So again, probably the offside front door is the worst of the 4, but it's still got a fair bit of life left in it just yet. Certainly not imminent replacement of that. That's about it. My name's Simon. You can reach me on 0771 906 9353, or in the office on 0118 946 3352, or you can go to our website, which is www.motodrome.co.uk for any further info. We take debit cards and Visa and MasterCard credit cards with a 2% surcharge for credit cards. We take part exchanges. We can ship it anywhere you like in the world. Certainly the UK and Europe is no problem at all. Well, neither the rest of the world really, but there you go. It just costs money. That's about it. End.